Hey, I'm back, and this time I'm here to talk about the things I love. The last video was about the things I hate. This is the things I love. This is part one. I'm about to tell you the things I love. Now, one thing I love money. Who doesn't? You know what I'm saying? If you make enough money, you can spend whatever you want. I love money because I'm a guy that's I'm used to not having that much money. So when I do get money, I spend it on things I need. Some people spend on things they want. I spend on things I need and want. Also, in my other video, I said I hate some females, but I love females. I mean, like today. Today is I sit in my class. I sit next to the two finest girls in the classroom. Period. And then is this Caucasian chick I like that's in the back of me. I like her too. She look good. I'm gonna end up talking to her one day. I love women. I like the way they look. They just beautiful, man. Some of them just beautiful, and then some of them just butt ugly, but they beautiful. Most women are beautiful, and I like to talk to them. There's nothing wrong with that until you find the one, or I find the one. Um, yeah, 'cause women, some of them can be genuine. They can be considerate. They can be sincere and kind. Some women I can find that way. They can be some nice people, man. They can do a lot for you too. Some women they'll go out of their way. They'll go out of their way to take care of you. If you go out with them, they'll go out of their way just to help you out. You know, shoot, that's how I be all the time, man. I wish it. Shoot, I wish I had it like that, but I don't. So maybe one day I might have the opportunity to have that opportunity. So yes, another thing that I love, I love food. Well, I like to eat, and my favorite things to eat is like chicken. Well, a normal black guy like chicken. Well, I don't like everybody chicken now. Don't get me wrong. Now, I don't like all chicken all the time. I love chicken. I love steak. I love. I keep hiccup. I mean, belching and hicking up. I keep hicking up. I don't know why, but yes, I like steak, chicken. I like some vegetables. Um, I like some vegetables like broccoli, carrots, like things like that. Sometimes I don't like eating potatoes because they have a lot of starch in them, and you can gain some weight from eating potatoes. You know. I like fruit, oranges, apples, strawberries, grapes, plums, peaches. They're my favorite fruits. I love eating those, man. I love eating those fruits. Oh yeah, I couldn't believe tomato is a fruit, but it is. It's a fruit. I sound like a ham, but it is. It's a fruit. Oh yeah, I love eating Thanksgiving dinner. Oh my God, man. When it's Thanksgiving time, I do not play any games. I get my dinner and it's on. It's on. It's on. That's all I gotta say. It's on. Now, another thing I love. Yeah, I said it. Another thing I love. I like to play video games. Uh, Yeah, I like to play, but I'm not a freak at it though. I'm not like a game freak or none of that shit. I play the game and shit, but I'm not ridiculous with it. I can go 2 weeks without playing the video game. I can go a month without playing the video game. I did it before, so don't think I can't do it again. But I love video games though. I like playing video games like um I hear somebody listen. I know somebody eavesdropping. I can hear it. I can hear it. But I like video games. Like I don't like Call of Duty no more. It ruined my fun. I like 2K14 or basketball NBA 2K14. I like basketball games. I like football. I mean I don't like Madden's not currently, but ain't no other football games out there that I want to play. I mean that's playable. Cause EA own all the damn football games and shit. They own all the college football games and all the college football games and NFL football games. So another developer need to come out to fix these damn games. I like if if these football games was orchestrated correctly, I'll play that. I mean I play 2K as well. I play 2K14. I watch basketball too. Nah, if they make the game, if the game developer make the game properly instead of EA, I would play nothing else but that football game. I swear I wouldn't, cause I like football. I like playing football games. Also, I like to play fighting games, Street Fighter, Taken, shit like that. I like playing games like that. It's a lot of games I love to play. I used to back in the day. One of my favorite games to play, even though it ain't a lot of other people's favorite games to play, it's one of my favorite games to play. It's called Fighting Force 64 on Nintendo 64. That fighting game, when you go around the town and just beat people ass. Fighting Force 64. That is one of my favorite fighting games of all time. One of my favorite games to play of all time. I will play that game to this day. To this day, I'll still play that game. I love that game. That's one of my favorite games to ever play. I like that game. I like the old Mario parties. Yeah, I talk about video games. You know, so I had a lot of fun with them. The Grand Theft Autos, the older Grand Theft Autos, like my favorite Grand Theft Autos, my top three favorite Grand Theft Autos: Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto, Liberty City Stories. I don't care what nobody said. That's one of my favorites. And I say Grand Theft Auto 4. Not Grand Theft Auto 5. It's alright, but it ain't like Grand Theft Auto 4. You know? So, yeah. Man. These games right here, they was some great games to me. Okay, I'm about to move on now. Another thing I love. I love the 90s. The 90s, the 1990s. I love the 90s and the early 2000s. I love the 90s. I'm going to tell you why. The 90s was the best decade of all time. I don't care what nobody say. The best decade of all time. In the 90s, Bill Clinton was the president, but guess what? We wasn't in financial problems and shit. We wasn't in debt and all that shit. We wasn't going in debt and all that shit. Everybody had a job and shit, man. So that's what was good about the 90s. Down there, everybody had a damn job. Everybody. Nobody wasn't struggling out here. Nobody was not struggling out here like that. I mean, those people struggling, but not in massively like they are now. You see homeless people on every corner now. It was this one dude that asked me for $1. I really didn't have $1 though. I really did not have $1 that day. I just walked to the store to go see something. He asked me, can you have $1? So he can get something to eat from the store. So he can go get something to eat. I mean, I felt bad for him because he really did need that dollar though. Some dudes be pretending like they don't have no money, but they do. No, he really didn't have no money though. Like he had no money though. I felt bad for him though. He looked like he was hungry too. He looked small and everything. The 90s, what I love about the 90s, TV shows. Man, everything was better in the 90s than the 2000s, man. Fuck that shit. Everything was better in the 90s. Everything. Everything. TV shows was better. Toys was better. Video games was better. I don't give a fuck. Video games was better. Clothes the clothes in the 90s was unique. I say a lot. Sorry. I'm not a perfectionist. Sorry. Sorry, people. I'm not a perfectionist. Like, you expect these other YouTubers to be. You expect these other YouTubers to be perfectionists. Like, they can't say and huh a lot. They can't say and ha. They gotta be so fluent. Well, I don't do a lot of editing because I want my channel to be raw as possible. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. I mean, I do a little editing with the lightning, like, but I don't really edit what I say. No. Everything was better in the 90s. Clothes was unique. People was not struggling. TV shows was better. Kids used to actually go outside and fucking play in the fucking playgrounds. I remember I used to climb up the damn tree all the time. We used to play tag and shit, play hide and go seek. Kids don't do that shit no more. All they got is this technology shit, this fucking iPods and iPads and fucking Galaxy phones and shit, and social media websites are getting all these people so unsocial. They getting all these people to turn into degenerates. When I mean by that, I mean nobody want to really go out there and talk to anybody. These websites, now back in the day, you ain't had all that shit. You ain't had the power to go on a website and just talk to people, because you actually had to go out there and talk to people physically, which made it more compelling. You had people actually had friends. People was more friendlier for the most part. Man, things was going well in the 90s. Cartoons was better. Way, way, way better in the 90s than it is in the 2000s. Well, mid to late 2000s. Way better. A million times better. God. 90s, like, I can name at least 100 cartoons right now, but I'm just name a few of them. Cartoons I used to like watching back in the day. Ed and Eddie. Well, this is Cartoon Network. Ed and Eddie. Dexter's Laboratory. Scooby-Doo. Johnny Bravo. Courage the Cowardly Dog. I used to like watching shit like that. Especially Courage the Cowardly Dog. One of the most underrated Cartoon Network shows of all time. I don't give a fuck. I'm a 90s kid. I don't give a fuck. TV shows better, like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You had My Wife and Kids. You had Full House. You had Family Matters. You had all these great sitcoms, man. You had I can name a lot more. You had dang, man, Home Improvement, 3D Rock, Boys Meets World. I mean, oh yeah, one of my favorites, Saved by the Bell. You had all these things. I can name so much more. I can go on and on and on and on and on. Martin, you had damn. What? Damn, man. I know. Oh yeah, the Wayans Bros. My bad. I'm having brain farts out of nowhere. I can go on and on, dude. The Jamie Foxx Show and Living Color. You had all these sitcoms. I can name way more. I can name so much more. so much more. So much more. That ain't even half. That's like a quarter of it. Only sitcom I don't like in the '90s is Seinfeld. To me, that's corny as fuck. So corny as fuck. In my opinion, that's the only show I really don't care for. But I can name you some more, way more. That's just a few. That's a few I name. That's nothing. That's nothing. It is way more sitcoms I can name. That's way better than the 2000s fucking sitcoms. Period. I can name way more. I ain't even half through the list. I just named a few. I named a few. Also in the '90s, the music was better. Music, oh fuck yeah, it was better. Way better. Out the question. Better. Especially hip hop. Everything, all the music in the '90s was better. R&B was the shit in the '90s. R&B. You had all these fucking R&B groups and shit. TLC, SWV, In Vogue. I mean, fucking, you had Total. You had Next. You had, Boys to Men. You had fucking Soul for Real and all these and After 7 and shit. All these damn R&B groups and shit. I can name a lot more of these motherfucking groups. A lot of them. There's a lot of them. God damn, there's a lot of them. You had fucking Immature. You had, man, it's a lot of R&B groups that was out there back in the day. You had 112, Jagged Edge. You had, man, it's so many damn R&B groups. It's ridiculous. It is beyond ridiculous. You had hell, I don't consider them R&B. You had NSYNC. You had all these motherfuckers, man. That's just a few of my name. That's just a few. Shit, you had 702, Destiny Child. I can go on and on and on and on and on and on about R&B groups in the '90s, alright? Because there was a lot of R&B groups in the '90s. I've been sitting up here for almost 20 minutes talking about the '90s, but yeah, that's a '90s video down there. But yeah, I can go on and on. Oh yeah, rap. You had Tupac, Biggie, Snoop Dogg when he wasn't a sellout and shit. You had Run DMC was part of the early '90s. I mean '80s, early '90s. You had Eazy-E. You had so many rappers. I can name on and on. But I'm about to go into the next topic. Now the things that I love. I love cell phones and how convenient they are. You know how back in the day you had cell phones? You had that big block cell phone like this fucking big. You had a cell phone like this fucking big and shit. Bigger than your head. The cell phone like this fucking big. It be big as fuck. It be big as fuck. Nowadays you got the touch screens and shit. I mean, even though you drop it on the ground, not all touch screens break so easy if you drop it on the ground. That's them weak ass iPhones, overrated ass iPhones. You drop that shit one time, you fucked. But cell phones so convenient. You can get on the internet. You can search things and shit, and man, it's so many things. Man, these phones nowadays can give you a damn blowjob and shit. All we know, shit. Cell phones is the shit nowadays, man. If you back in the day, like the 80s and 90s and shit, even the early 2000s, if you had a cell phone, people thought you was the shit. People thought you was that deal. They thought you had money. They thought you was the shit. Nowadays, everybody got a cell phone. I mean, come on now. Cell phone. Everybody got a cell phone. I mean, really. Shoot. Cell phones came a long way. They came a long way. Also, I love, believe it or not, I love computers. Computers. And what I mean by that is, computers came a long way too. Computers helped me so much in my life, it's not even funny. Without the internet and without the computer, I don't think I'll be able to pass. I don't think I'll be able to pass high school, to be honest with you, because I could on the computer I could research things. I could write. I don't plagiarize. I don't do that. I never plagiarize in my life. I don't plagiarize, but you can search things you never know. You can go on Google, Bing, whatever you decide to use, Yahoo. I don't care. You can use anything like that. You can make you can go on YouTube like I am now. You can be making a video like I am now with the webcam like I am now. You can do that. You know what I'm saying? You know how the internet came a long way too, man. Internet really started involved around the early 2000s, like 2003 and shit. That's when it really started involving with this Microsoft Word and shit. This Microsoft Word, that's when it really started getting out there. About 2003, 2004. Man. You know another thing I love? This no secret. I love the Lions. The Detroit Lions. This ain't no secret. I make damn near every video on the damn Lions. It's no secret. I love the Lions, man. This franchise has been a losing franchise forever. But I love this team because I'm a real fan. I stick with this team thick and thin. I've been with this team the 0-16 season, the 2-14 season, the 3-13 season. We had a bunch of those seasons in the 2000s. We had that one year we went to the playoffs in 1999. That was the last time we went to the playoffs. We was 10-6 that year. We lost in the first round. We only went to the second. We only won one playoff game in 20 years. We only won one playoff game in like what? Over 20 years? I mean, really? But anyway, I love the Lions, and I'm going to tell you what made me a Lions fan, to be honest with you. I'm going to tell you what it is. I was born into being a Lions fan. I started watching the Lions when I was 3 years old. I was born to be a Lions fan. I was born into it. I used to have Lions stuff around me. Lions posters. I had Barry Sanders jersey. I mean, what made me watch the Lions is Barry Sanders, one of the greatest running backs of all time. He got me to watch the Lions, seriously. He really did. He really, really did. Barry Sanders, even though I don't like Scott Mitchell, but he got me to watch it too. I'm sorry, Scott Mitchell was fucking garbage, but he got me to watch it too. Our fucking quarterback. We had the worst line in NFL history. And yeah. I could name you a few more things that can make me a fan. What else made me a fan is like the Lions is like this team that's meant to be. We meant to be great. This team can represent Detroit in a good way. Because if we win the Super Bowl, if we ever win the Super Bowl, you know how fucking insane Detroit will get? Do you know how fucking insane I will act? How I will act crazy if we win the Super Bowl? They would need the motherfucking SWAT to come in this bitch. The fucking police. They need the army to come in this motherfucker. They need the army, dog. They need the Navy, the fucking Marines and shit. They need a tank in this bitch just to stop us from celebrating. That's how crazy it's gonna get. They need a motherfucking tank. They need like 30 of them bitches. That's how fucking crazy the Super Bowl win will be if the Lions win this shit. Guarantee it. We will go insane. We will toss cars over. We will do all types of shit. I was just born into being a Lions fan. I was born into it. I will stick to this team to the day I die. That's what I love, man. We might be losing, but I tell you one thing. We are Super Bowl bound. We have a chance to do something. I'm tired of people telling me the Lions ain't gonna never be shit. I remember somebody told me the Lions ain't gonna win the Super Bowl till 2050 and shit. Like last week. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. We ain't gonna never win the Super Bowl? Bullshit. Bull fucking shit. The Lions, it's coming for the Lions. It's coming. Our Super Bowl chance is coming. It's coming sooner than you think. And I really see that. Honestly, I really see that. Alright, this ain't about to be a Lions video, but let me move on to something else now. I really love this team though. I can go on and on. Okay. Okay, now there's one last thing I love. I love, honestly, I'm gonna be real. I love my family. And what I mean by that is, yeah, we fight all the time, but when things get real, they always there for me. And that's what I love, man. Shoot. I don't know what I do without my family, especially my close my my close family, like my immediate family. Shoot. Grandma, dad, mom, I don't know what I would do. Shoot. I could go on and on about this. But I'm about to end it right here. Shoot. Alright, man. Tell me the things you love in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this, man. Shoot. I couldn't see. I made the things I hate video. I can't just do that and not make a things I love video. I can't do that. I can't. I gotta make things I love video. I got to. It's only right. I gotta show some positivity. Got to. Let me know what you think in the comment section, man. Like the video, comments. Well, you ain't gotta comment, but like the video. You can do whatever you want, but I'm asking as a favor. I mean, let me know what you think in the comments below. What I said in the video. Let me know what you think. Like the video, subscribe. I'm about to be gone. I'm about to be up out of here. Catch you guys a little bit later. Alright, I'm going. Bye.